starting early. I'm 7 minutes early, and I figured I wanted you guys to get extra time just with me. Honestly, I was setting up and I was ready early, so I was like, I'll just start now. There's people waiting already, so. And I apologize to anybody who thought it was at 4 and comes in and they go, I missed the first 7 minutes. That's infuriating. I'm never talking to you again. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But welcome. Welcome to my stream. I think I'm going to be working on... so here's the plan. I'm going to stream for maybe about an hour, I think. Maybe a little less, a little more. I want to work on one or two 9x12 commissions for my art rep. And then maybe if there's time afterwards, I'd love to finish a Black Marrow page that I've been kind of working on and off for many days now. So I want to just get that done. Yeah, so thanks for everybody who shows up before, after, during the stream. Please like the video if you enjoy my stuff. It really helps me out to give it a quick like. Here, I'm going to put a little comment to let you guys know that. All right, let's get started. What's up, Artie? How you doing? Indeed, yes, pencil. I love that Johnny comes in and just goes, pencil. Yeah, really, you're right, Gross Girl. Actually, what I meant was like the video Danjitail. What do you see in your mind when you picture Danjitail? What is that? Like, what do you imagine? Do you see a creature? Do you see a person with like just an exotic name? Is it a boss from Final Fantasy? Danjitail. Is it just a character from an anime or something? Okay, I'm ready to ink this. I'm going to get my pens. He's a kangaroo. What's a Jaboa? I could Google it, but it would be bad entertainment. Explain what a Jaboa is, please. Gross Girl says, okay, but you should Google them. They're so cute. They're hopping mice. Oh, I've seen those. She says, I spelled it wrong. It's Jerboa. I went to Wasteland Weekend a couple of years ago and one came hopping into our campsite. We felt blessed. Oh my goodness. Did you get to pet him at all? Probably not. But did you get to like interact with him or her? Or She also says, oh, pen for this one. Are you going over it with a brush later, or is this going to be all pen? I think I'm going to do all pen for this one. I think I'm just going to flex a little bit on pen and just, do something kind of like this artist I really like, Raphael Grandpa. His last name is literally Grandpa with an accent or something. But yeah, Raphael Grandpa is a comic artist who has a very line-heavy style. He doesn't do a ton of spot blacking, and that's kind of closer to how I used to work before I was doing this professionally. A lot of my stuff looked much more like that. It was like, and then I think as I got into the business, I noticed it was faster to do a lot of spot blacking. But yeah, today I want to try just inking in it with pens and just focusing on lines and just seeing how it feels. It's been a while since I've done it, but I find it to be really comfortable, and I was tempted to bring out the brush while working on this just now, but then I was like, I don't know, you had a thing in mind, try it. So here I am. What are you working on today, Gigi? Well, this one's dead. Dead pen. Gigi says he looks like a Frank Miller fan. Yeah, I think I get the impression he's also a fan of Frank Quitely. And a couple of others that I've seen who have a similar drawing style, Maybe Jeff Darrow. We're talking about Raphael Grandpa, just FYI to everybody. Grossco says, trying to catch up on execution. I feel like once you're behind, you stay behind. Yeah, I understand that completely. Yeah, you were going to stream today too? I mean, honestly, I kind of always regret streaming on weekends because I get very little viewership because it's just everybody's doing stuff. Like right now, I have like the lowest numbers of my live stream, like maybe of like any time this month. It's just always when I stream on a weekend. I always think a Sunday is going to be a good idea, but it never is because nobody's around. You know, I'm thankful that people are out doing stuff. It makes me happy. I should be. I mean, I was out doing stuff, and then this is me relaxing. But maybe I should actually relax instead of streaming. So it's just a good time for me to do it because during the week I have so many clients, you know, waiting for stuff. Oops. You think it'd be the opposite. It's the same with teaching or lowest number of enrolled students happens during summer break aside from the winter holidays. Yeah, it's odd. You would think there'd be like a lot of people just lounging on the internet, but I'm actually happy to know that people are busy, you know. Gigi says, this inking approach works great for your art. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is the way I used to do everything, and then I started doing brush. I don't know, which do you prefer? Like, like between this and the Black Marrow cover that I posted in Discord, which one do you like more? My wife, I almost said my fiance, Malka really likes the line art more. Like she saw the brushwork and she's like, yeah, that's good and everything, but I like seeing the many lines. She's like, I just prefer that. I just have a taste for that. So when she sees artists working that way, she's like more into it than when I do the more classical brushy look. You know, I want to know what you think. Gigi says, I like grubby little lines though. It's just fluid and fun to do. Yeah, it's easy. It's you get to a place, I'm sure you've gotten to this place. I don't know, maybe I don't want to assume, but I feel like Gigi, you probably gotten to this place where you're like, it's all kind of easy. You pick it up and you just draw and it's fine, you know. You don't really think too much, you know. I don't know. When I'm inking this way, I don't really think that much. It's just very simple. It's like the thick lines on the outside, thin lines on the inside. That's how you build up the image. Easy peasy, you know. For your work, I prefer line work, but for Black Marrow, I'd have to see it clean to see which works. But yeah, it's funny because for Black Marrow, I actually kind of do a mix of both. There's some pages that look a little more like this, and there's some pages that look a little more brushy. I kind of keep it rubbery so I can kind of flex a little bit between the two because I don't like to stick to one because I'm afraid of getting tired of drawing a certain way. So I kind of keep it in the middle. I just do what I feel like doing. And for time, I think the brush, and once you get the hang of it, the brush is really fast. You just zip right through it. You could, I sometimes, if I do traditional, sometimes I'll, in the past I would do this. I would sketch out 3 or 4 pages and then ink them all at once and just knock them out, you know. But yeah. But this has a lot of merit. This is a way of drawing where it does feel like you can approach almost any topic and like you're comfortable doing it because you know your lines are gonna tell the right story, you know. Gigi says, you're pretty versatile with inks and they all work, so saying what I prefer is a total opinion. Yeah, I get that. I actually, well, I mean, I appreciate that is what I'm saying. Yeah, inks, I've always been, it's always for some reason been easy for me to ink. Like, it's really where I'm comfortable. I've always wanted to be able to paint like that, because I just think sometimes it's easier to get a lot of work in different fields, but it's nice that I do have this feeling like I can pick up any pen and just draw, or any type of brush, and just it can make it, make it work. I've always, once I got to a place where I felt like I could do that, it's like it's a real confidence booster. And I think because there's really not one I'm better with than the other, it's like hard to pick, because I feel like when I work on stuff like this, I enjoy it. When I work on the cover using a Winsor Newton Series 7 brush, I like that too. I don't have a particular, there's nothing I do here that like I hate doing, I kind of just enjoy it all. So it's like, that's why I'm always asking, like, what do you think? Because sometimes I just want, want to know if I'm missing something and one is clearly better than the other, but I don't really know. Oh, how'd that go, Johnny? I've never used acrylic inks. I don't know. I'm not even sure I know what that is. The FW or Liquitex brand. What's the benefit of acrylic inks versus India ink? I'd love to know. Oh, you sent. All right, I'll check it out, Johnny. Thanks for sending it. Gigi says acrylic inks are pretty cool. They're a lot like liquid watercolor or dyes, maybe a bit thicker. They are great in an airbrush. You know what, Gigi? I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to do like tomorrow or Tuesday, because I'm going to be off of here in like 15 minutes. I'm having a just this was like a pretty minor stream. I was going to stop after like an hour, but I was actually going to ask if you wanted to do like sometime during the week. So yeah, Monday, tomorrow definitely, or Tuesday, or Wednesday is even better. I mean, like whenever works for you. But Wednesday, I don't know. So I tend to keep that open in case Dan wants to talk. Just because he's the recurring Joan Rivers to my Johnny Carson. But yeah, let me know if you're around tomorrow or Tuesday. And I'd love to do a big draw with you. Okay, awesome. You're free tomorrow and Tuesday. Okay, so let's say tomorrow. I can do a longer stream in the evening tomorrow, I think. Okay, so you'd be doing like a dual stream? That sounds good. What's up, Fly Guy? Commenting on your live stream. Still married. What's up, Blind? Welcome. Oh, wow. A lot of people just showed up at once. Like 5 people just dropped in. Johnny says, but only use acrylic ink in an airbrush. Do not try to pour them into the engine of a Mitsubishi A6M0 Zeki. That would not be proper use of the material. Okay, that's actually good because I was about to ask you that next. I'm really glad you preempted that. The last time I tried to use watercolor in my Mitsubishi, the mileage wasn't great. I mean, it worked. It just wasn't. It's not how I like to drive. You have to stop a lot. There's a lot of weird noises. The air conditioning smelled terrible. What time is best for you? Gigi asks me. Let's say like 6 to 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. What time would that be for you? Is that late for you or is that early? I always forget. Right. Okay. That's perfect. Great. So let's say, yeah, around that time, GG. And if I'm running late, I'll let you know. Uh-oh, kitty cat's in the room. Come here, Ceci. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay. Cat's gonna cuddle in my lap now. Let's see how long this lasts. He's just chilling on my lap right now, which is not helping my intense feeling of overheated sweatiness, but he's very cute and I'm gonna let him stay. And he's gone. So I think I am going to do a little bit of spot blacking on this, some big chunk inks just to round out the image. I don't know. I think so. I think it's a good way to go. OBS has a beta feature for sharing audio from specific Windows applications rather than the whole desktop. Yeah, that's what I use all the time for my music. I switched to application capture so I can use YouTube. Yeah, I mean, for me, GG, it works really well. So if you have problems with it, let me know, because I've been using it for a while. That feature, I mean. Okay, guys, I'm going to tighten up the flagpole part of it, and then I might call it quits for today. Hey, thanks, Madari. Madari says, hi, this Captain America looks awesome. By the way, this comicking, but I changed my name to... Oh, this is Comic. Okay, I know Comicking. Yeah, hey, what's up, man? But I changed my name to my Reddit name and swapped my profile pic with some of my art, specifically my Spider-Man art. Yeah, no problem. Well, it's good to see you again. I like this profile pic a lot. I think it's cool. Am I saying your name right? Madara? Madara Sabi? Or is it Sabi Madara? Just adding a little bit of texture to the helmet and everything and the costume to make it look a little more worn. I might add some more to this later just to like develop the flag in front of him. I don't want to have to draw all the shapes of the flag, but I should develop the flag a little more and the shield definitely. Maybe give him some cuts and bruises. I'm a big fan of like the battle damaged hero look. But that'll probably be it for today for the stream. It's Sunday and I'm tired. I want to maybe have a beer on the couch for a little bit. Maybe. Oh, you guys, I played Doom Dark Ages. I just finished the whole game. Incredible game. Loved it. Blew my mind. I recommend it highly. Doom Dark Ages is one of my favorite video games of the year. Although I don't know if I played any. Oh yeah, I guess I played a couple of others, but generally I had so much fun. It was such addictive gameplay. I just loved it. I loved the art direction. I was really obsessed with the way that they were. They have such an amazingly consistent vision at id, the guys who developed Doom. They just have this beautiful, like, it's horror, but it's like really accessible and kind of fun and fun colors, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just tremendous. I don't know what the hell the story is of the game. I did not pay attention to the story. Sorry. So I can't really judge the story on its own merits. It's just kind of like fantasy gobbledygook. It's not as streamlined as the original, as Doom 2016, where it's like, you know, the story is just like happening in the background while you kill demons. But I love the game. I thought it was great. 10 out of 10 gameplay and art direction and everything you like about a video game where you just want to get lost in some cool stuff. Yeah, great one. Somebody recommended that I start another YouTube channel for gaming, but I don't know if anybody wants to watch this 40-year-old man be bad at video games, or maybe that'll be the fun of it. I don't know, you guys tell me. Oh, do you play Doom? Yeah, Doom 2016, right, Gigi? It's like incredible. It's just perfect. There's no weaknesses in that game. It's just like one of the best executions of any vision I've ever seen. You know, not to sound pretentious, but the new one is really good. It has a lot of the things I loved about Doom 2016, and it got rid of the things from Doom Eternal that I personally, and probably a few other people, didn't like. They really focus on certain aspects of it. I knew what you meant, Gigi. It's a common mistake. People say Dune when they mean Doom. It's okay. They're both popular right now. All right. That's it for me today. I'm sorry I'm a little low-key today. I'm just like kind of tired. I don't know. I went swimming, and after swimming in the heat, I just like need a nap or something. But I'm going to go hang out, and my wife is... at the lake with one of her girlfriends, just hanging out. So I got the place to myself for a little bit, so I want to like hang out in the living room. I gotta go feed the cat too. Alright guys, I love you. Thanks for showing up this stream. I'll do a longer one tomorrow where I will have Maya Grossman on for the big draw. Maya, I think you're going to be my first guest since the wedding. You're going to be my first guest on the big draw after getting married. I'm wondering if you'll hear the change of my voice. Probably not. People would have noticed by now. It's deeper though, and I have a beard, but it grew on my back. It's terrible. All right, guys. Love you. See you later.